Hello, what the freak is up, Earth Angels? What is going on, my homies? Ooh, the lights just kind of flickered. Okay, I felt like I needed to just get into this reading because I heard the disruptor. Okay, and I forgot which planet was the disruptor. I looked it up, it's Uranus. Okay, Uranus just went into Gemini. All right. I'm a Gemini. You don't have to be a Gemini to be feeling this energy, okay? There is a disruption in the sign of Gemini, okay? So when we're shifting into this energy, Uranus is the disruptor. It represents sudden change, it represents unexpected change. It's just kind of like that cosmic spark that comes out of nowhere. It brings very radical shifts, individuality. It's all about going against the grain, okay? So even today, I was like fighting with someone on TikTok about Lena Dunham, like going against the grain with her writing. Like, there's something about the way, because Gemini is communication, mentality, expression, thinking. So there's something about the way that you're thinking is being disrupted, or spirit is wanting to disrupt this, to change it. Okay, you're being redirected. I just heard divinely redirected in some area of your life. The third house in astrology is what runs Gemini. So this could represent any disruptions in terms of like siblings, friends, going on little short trips, things kind of like going out of whack with your plans a little bit. I feel like I just heard expect the unexpected. I feel like you should just expect things to be disrupted or shift or change in. I just heard the next 5 weeks. The next 5 to 7 weeks is going to be very radically different than you expect, in more ways than one, in better ways. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I feel like, especially because we also now have Saturn entering retrograde in Aries, and also Neptune. Okay, so yeah, it's interesting because this Mercury retrograde is in the sign of Leo, and I keep pulling the Five of Wands. Okay, so that's why I thought of the disruptor, because when we see the Five of Wands, I don't know if I'm going to pull it out here. We might get it again. But in the Rider-Waite, there's like a guy who is kind of going in between the group of people fighting. It's like his way or the highway type of thing. You kind of have a different agenda or a different way of wanting to do things than everybody else around you. And that is somehow disrupting. This is kind of really feeling like as you shift, as you evolve, as you grow, as you are going through these massive internal changes, it's really disrupting the energy around you, okay? In your relationships, in terms of what, when, things that you're aligning with, okay? We're starting with synchronicities at the bottom of the deck here. So you could be seeing a lot of angel numbers right now. Spirit wanted me to pull out this deck. Lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. Okay, so I feel like this energy is maybe making you feel like a little locked out, I just heard, or blocked from people that used to be in your life. Maybe things are feeling like you're in a gray area right now where things are seeming like very confusing, a liminal space that's been coming up a lot. Wow, and TikTok, deadline running out. I was going to say, people that are in my collective, people that are connecting to this video, I'm really picking up on a lot. It's something that came up last month as well. We really need to make peace with slowing down, okay? Plugged, tuned in, internet connected, and divine masculine. Okay, all of these cards are gray here. So there's something about like you have not received enlightenment yet on something, maybe in regards to a divine masculine. A divine masculine that could be ghosted or blocked or cut off from you, is tuned in or connected to you somehow energetically. This could represent somebody also like playing the guitar that's giving me. I don't usually get that for that card. Let me get one more card for this. About to reveal, confess. There could be a divine masculine that's about to reveal or confess something to you. You see this is kind of a gray card too, and the only color on this card is this little rose in the background. Roses have been coming up a lot. Okay, so roses could be about Venus, offers, okay, love. I can't make this shit up. On the table, offer, proposal, commitment, okay? And this is, again, the only fucking colored card we've gotten so far. And lockbox, closed in, trapped, frustrated. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you could be feeling, if you are feeling lost, cut off, confused, kind of in this I just heard erratic energy, be aware this is divine masculine energy that's tuned in, connected to you. Cleansing is important here. Okay, let me get one card from here. Spirit, please add more to the story here for the collective. And by the way, because we kind of started off quick, my name's Maddie, Good Gemini. I'm building my community here on YouTube. So if you want to come join, I would love to have you. The whole point is to help you heal, enlighten you, give you the messages that Spirit is giving through me. I'm just a humble channel. I just want to hang out with you and give you a reading and have fun. And I hope you join the collective. Subscribe, like, comment. It's going to help this grow. Help the community grow. Okay. Wow. So unexpected, like I said, unexpected changes. You're not really seeing this coming. But what did I say? We're waiting for the enlightenment, okay? Sun, strength, empowerment. And then we have spy, watching, inspecting, okay? So there is a divine masculine spying, watching, inspecting. This could be multiple divine masculines, okay? Or just people in general. People are very plugged in, tuned into your energy because of your strength, because of your light. Okay, out of all of these cards here, I feel like this is more your energy that I'm picking up on here. And then because here we have, I was pulling from the yin and yang oracle. I feel like this is more of you. I just heard you're a firecracker. You kind of, the disruptor, the storm, unexpected, you're the disruptor. This is also reminding me of the Wizard of Oz before it turns color. And there's really this theme here about like divine masculine energy being kind of grayed out, blocked off, lost, confused. I just heard misinterpreting. So maybe someone's misinterpreting a situation with you. Sorry, that was my dog. So on the table, offer, proposal, commitment. So, So somebody that has been cut off from you, or maybe like they feel this way towards you. Maybe you didn't necessarily do anything, but they're feeling this way towards you, is wanting to put an offer on the table of commitment or a proposal to reconnect with you or to connect with you in general. This could be a new person. This could be someone that I'm feeling like this is someone I just heard you. They don't think that you know they exist. Interesting. I feel like this is multiple people. So let's see. For the collective, let's pull from the channel messages cards. So Spirit, could you add more to the story here for this channel message, for the disruptive energy? What's going on? Like I said, with Gemini and Uranus, this is going to be really radically changing the way you think, but also the way that you express yourself and you're perceived by people, okay? What people think about you. Racing thoughts, hyperactivity, confused, slow down. I can't make this up. And it's funny because I just like crossed something out on this card when I made it. I don't like cards like this. I only have a couple. But like this kind of reminds me of like the way that your mind or this person's mind could feel when it comes to you. Racing thoughts, hyperactivity, confused, slow down. Okay, so maybe you're having racing thoughts, you're confused about a connection, or you're feeling people's energy. Okay, I can't stress this to you enough. A lot of the time, yes, we have to be accountable for our own thoughts and feelings and our own experiences, but the more you tap into your intuition and start to know the difference between your energy and outside energy, it's going to become very apparent when someone is in your energy and is affecting the way that you feel and it's not you, okay? Let's go to the movies. Okay. So, again, with this proposal, maybe this person wants to take you to the movies or like take you on a date. Um, Old soul, okay? So, you are an old soul. You're very plugged in. You could be on the internet, you could post a lot. Okay, with this past energy, you love me when I had nothing. I will never forget that. True love never dies. Okay, so this could definitely be someone from the past. Um, in terms of this current energy, with this plugged in energy, the way people are like self empowerment, strength, sun, this is again Leo energy. So we have Mercury retrograde in Leo. So the way that you present yourself is very important right now. Because people always look at Mercury retrograde as something where it's like it's going to interrupt or confuse or cause problems. Like, yes, it can. It can cause delays, miscommunications, misinterpretations. But I feel like you, especially if you have Gemini in your chart, especially, this energy is something to use to your benefit. It's almost like I'm getting Hanged Man, where you're being asked to surrender to this energy, to, I just heard render. Like, interesting. What is the meaning of render? It's like break down or something. Render. Meaning. Provide or give. Okay? So yeah, you're giving something new meaning. I'm alone. Okay, so you're alone right now. Persephone, my soul is enchanting. I transform, I am reborn, I rise. Okay? This is very much giving that energy. This is giving Persephone coming up from the underworld. Okay? And this is her time, up in the world right now before she goes back down. In the fall. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. So fall begins technically end of September, like September 22nd-ish. This is very important because I know that we have these retrogrades that are going into the end of this year. One of them I remember ends in September, I believe. I know it's not Mercury because that is going to end a lot faster. I need to get more into astrology and the dates and everything. I just saw 1331 when I said that. Yeah, Hanged Man and the Death card 1213. It's like render. You're giving a sacrifice of yourself, of your old life to spirit. When we go through an ego death, right? You transform, you're reborn. And to be reborn, there's sacrifices that must be made. Your old self, your old ways of thinking. And I feel like a big pattern of thinking, especially with this Saturn energy in Aries, okay? And I'm an Aries Saturn, okay? So this is especially affecting me. It's really asking us to slow down, especially our thoughts, okay? The letter E is significant, okay? I'm just laughing because I know that one of my friends and clients, Eva, was telling me that she's been watching my readings. So, hi, Eva. That was for you. That was a confirmation. Yeah, all the people that support my readings and have gotten readings from me before and are excited that I'm doing this, thank you for your support. I just love growing this and I'm so excited. Okay, wow. Past life relationship, I'm addicted to you. There is a divine masculine that's addicted to you. We literally have divine masculine spy watching, inspecting. Okay, so if you're seeing this, there is, I keep hearing multiple. Every time I say, like, who is this masculine? Spirit's telling me multiple. Okay, give me more information on this masculine so this is more clear. Or masculines. And by divine masculine, you don't have to identify as male or female. This is just energy. Okay, so whoever in the dynamic is the divine masculine. Okay, so this could definitely be a toxic ex. Back to Black Amy Winehouse. Toxic attachment, third party, karmic, emotional block, unhealthy coping, and addiction. Because third parties don't always have to be a person, okay? So this is someone or people that you dealt with that had a toxic attachment, whether that be an addiction, whether that be karmic partners, friends, family, any sort of thing that was getting in the way. And we also have denial. Okay, so this person was in denial of these things when you were with them. Give me more, Spirit. I can't make this shit up. That scared me. Saturn. Yes, there's something so big about Saturn right now, okay? I'm going to put Saturn in the title of this reading because Saturn, I even pulled it. It's at the bottom of this deck because I pulled it for myself this morning, okay? Saturn is about discipline, limitation, form, endings, patterns, solitude, age, time, respect, inertia, material health, lessons, okay? And in shadow aspects, it could bring delays, sadness, burdens, the material world, stubbornness, because Saturn is like the final planet, like all the way at the end. So it's like the edge of our perception of things, of our reality. So Saturn time is excruciatingly slow without you. The only thing between us is time, okay? I was going to say in the beginning of this as well, or maybe it was when I was pulling energy earlier, your perception of time is part of the problem here. And maybe that's where Uranus and Gemini, the disruptor is coming in to be like, let's shift the way that we are perceiving time. Because this could be way easier. It doesn't have to be as excruciating. Because it's saying time is excruciatingly slow without you. Okay, maybe you're feeling like time is excruciatingly slow without a person, or this is something that you're breaking through, okay? So really being called out to say that. So Saturn coming through here, I feel like Spirit just said time is of the essence, okay? Now is not the time to go backwards. I'm hearing I Only Go Backwards by Tame Impala. Okay, so Amy Winehouse, Tame Impala, I'm getting like earlier music, like 2010s music. So you could have been hearing that type of music or been listening to that type of music recently. Saturn also rules Capricorn and Aquarius. So I like your style. Masculine trauma. Okay, so we have divine masculine trauma. Okay. Maybe you've attracted in the past many masculines with masculine trauma, or you have trauma with masculines. Interesting. A lot of people like you. A lot of people like your style, okay? But you attract masculines with trauma, and you have trauma with masculines. I feel like it's both. So just being very careful. What is Spirit? Give me more for the collective. What are the messages about disruption? Letter D. So DE, I just heard deadline again. So there's something about a deadline or time running out. Time is of the essence, but Spirit is saying like, the more you slow down, the more you're going to receive. And when I say slow down, it doesn't mean not do anything. It just means to slow down, to clear your mind and be able to more clearly express, communicate yourself, understand what you need to do here. Okay, letter B. Okay, so BED. It's so funny because I was channeling this TikTok that I saw a couple months ago that I really love, and it's like being in bed, and she's like giggling. So maybe you're wanting to spend a lot of time in bed alone right now. To me, this is also giving like somebody, I just heard bedhead, so maybe somebody uses bedhead in their hair. Someone wants to get you into bed. Begging desperate. Yes. Maybe some people could be like in that begging desperate energy to want to sleep with you right now. Or people are feeling that way about you. I need space right now. Celibacy. Okay. So interesting. And ocean eyes. Okay. So you could have light eyes. You don't have to. Your eyes could just be very enchanting. This is kind of my card for enchanting. This could also be a card of breakups. So again, this could be you after a breakup have gotten to a point of celibacy. I need space right now. So maybe you've been asking for space, you've been celibate, you've been working on these things, and it's like the longer you stay celibate, the crazier, the more powerful this energy is to these divine masculines in your life wanting you. Okay? So what? No fucking way. Okay, celibacy could be big. What does it say under this? This person uses sex for power, control of the narrative, emotional avoidance. Okay, so this masculine trauma, you could have had a lot of trauma with masculines that used sex for power with you to avoid emotions. And now that you've been celibate, you've been working on this, you don't have to be celibate. Maybe you're like slowing down, maybe you're taking space. It's no shade if you're not celibate, but it's really, celibacy is probably, as a divine feminine, it is the most powerful thing to do, because you're essentially harboring, it's kundalini energy. This is giving like kundalini rising, kundalini healing, kundalini awakening, also root chakra healing, and it's like the bottom 3 chakras, okay? So root, sacral, and solar plexus. And this healing is helping shape who you are, how you're being presented to the world. Root and sacral, it's like you're treating yourself differently, you're feeling different, you're feeling really good probably. And if you're not, it's more like anxiety, and a lot of that anxiety is because of like outside energies, and spirit is like really calling you to say like, let's slow down. The only reason we're confused, I just heard trauma. So like you have trauma from masculines, and if they're watching you heavily, you're picking up on their energy. This, and especially when they're saying past life relationship and I'm addicted to you, okay? It's giving devil energy, especially the fact that Saturn rules Capricorn. So, and also Uranus rules Aquarius, and Saturn can be known to be connected to Aquarius as well. So Aquarius energy is coming through really strong. Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, and Aries. Okay? One more or 2 more came out. Uniqueness is your most endearing quality. Okay, so it said I like your style and uniqueness. So you're very special and unique, and this is something to use to your advantage. Okay, 555 big change, major arcana energy. Okay, this is the disruptor. Okay, this is like that background storm. Wow. Stop, I'm scared. I just pulled this card off. Look, Saturn, oh my god. Contracts, career, commitments. Oh, I was just gonna say karmic contracts. Ooh, I just got the chills. Okay, karmic contracts. Karmic contracts are coming to an end. Wow. Okay, under this we have celebration, gifts, and abundance. Fate, detours, divine intervention. Release, surrender, and purge. Okay? So, with this mental shift, with this healing that you're doing, with all of the work that Spirit is asking you to tune into, to plug into, the more you connect to Spirit, the more you're going to connect to your self-empowerment. You being plugged into your strength is really, it has people fucked up, I just heard. Like, the more you plug into your strength. And so this is what's happening. That's what I'm getting with this 5 of Wands energy. Because 5 of Wands can talk about competition. Okay? So it's like the more you rise. Because after the 5 of Wands is the 6 of Wands, okay? It's riding home on that fucking victory horse. So it's like as you rise, people do not want to see you rise. It's going to start triggering the fuck out of people's egos. Especially with Leo is about the ego. It's about the way that you're presented. It's leadership. It's creativity. It can be very pompous in its shadow energy. It could be very egotistical. The shadow of the masculine. So masculine trauma is really being highlighted here. You've attracted a lot of masculines that were weaker than you on a soul level. I just heard on a willpower level, on a mental level. Spirit is asking you, why Not now. Why not now? Can't we attract somebody that's on our level? I'm on a new level. Is that ASAP Ferg? Got me a new shovel. Put you in the dirt. Yeah, it's ASAP Ferg. I know. I love him. Light triggers the dark. I didn't even look at the card I pulled. Yes. Light triggers the dark. That's what this is giving, okay? With these gray cards for the masculine, okay? So we have these gray cards. This is the dark energy, and your energy triggers this, okay? They can't help but watch. They can't, it's giving me the ocean eyes, very enchanting eyes. People, the way that it's giving Smize, it's giving America's Next Top Model. I just got TB, that those could be initials significant to someone. Okay, these are two different decks. I don't want to get them mixed up. Okay, let's get some tarot and some cards from here. I want to see, these just flipped out. Let's see what these say. Phone call, magic, believe in the impossible. If you needed a sign, this is it. And religion. Okay, also the Hierophant has been coming out a lot. So, again with religion, it's like, I just heard whatever you believe in. Whatever you believe in, Spirit, with this phone call, it's like, if you've been waiting for a phone call, Spirit is like, keep praying about it. Keep praying to give it up to me. Don't pray for the phone call to happen. Don't pray for the thing to happen. But pray for Spirit to take the weight of whatever this is off of you. Okay? But pray. Whatever your religion is, whatever your spiritual beliefs are, believe. Belief is in faith. That's all that's important. Whatever you believe in, okay? It's almost like make a phone call to God. All eyes on you. I can't make this shit up. There's something about the eyes. There's something about people watching you, or people watching things of you. If you don't post online, maybe it's people watching old videos or looking at old photos of you, okay? Just saw a card that said subconscious patterns. So, like I said, with Saturn energy and the patterns and Uranus, this disruptive energy in the mind, you're being asked to literally pivot your thoughts. Because, like, even, for example, before this, I was crying before this. There was, like, some weird-ass energy running through me. I've been resisting doing this all day. I was slowing down. I was, listening. But then I was like, you know what? Like, no, I just heard the disruptor, and it was almost like, shift, pivot, let's do this now. Okay? This is a time, especially with this Saturn and Neptune and Aries energy. Aries is like the birth. It's the crying baby energy, okay? It's the first sign in astrology. It's like the cardinal fire. It's like the lighting of the fire, okay? So I just heard ignition, like something's being turned on. And I feel like it's your fire to pivot. So you're going to still have these thoughts come up. The subconscious patterns are there for a reason, but you're shifting the subconscious patterns. It's like you're going in a different direction. So when these things are coming up, you're acknowledging them, disrupting the thought, and moving differently. So Uranus is bringing light to these things. Again, with that Mercury retrograde in Leo, because Leo is also that Five of Wands. It's that, again, that disruptive, competitive, strife type of, it's survival. It's fear. It's like what pushes you. But it's like a weighing down type of energy when you're holding on too tight to it. And that's what it's doing. It's saying you can't hold on to this. You got to break through it. Words can't describe how much I fucking love you. Okay. Whoever you are, people love your ass. Okay. Spirit, please give us the cards for this reading that we need to see. Give us more of the story. And then I'm going to eat dinner. Because you know me, I go forever. Spirit, please give us the cards we need. Okay, thank you. Self-centered, knows what to say to get their way. Okay, that's coming out under phone call. So be aware of someone who's going to call you that knows what to say to, I feel like, manipulate you. I do this all for you. I am a master. Okay, that's giving Hierophant energy. This is giving spiritual teaching. This is giving somebody changing for you. No one will ever compare to you. You are irreplaceable. You changed me forever. Okay, collective. They can't handle someone of your caliber, though. They want you, but can they handle you? I don't know if you can handle this. Beyonce was also coming through really strong the other day. Unblocked. What did that say? It was blocked. So maybe you unblocked someone. And if you didn't, like, actually, like, on social media, block, unblock, whatever, this is energetically. Or someone has become unblocked to your energy. Ooh. Okay, I just dropped all the cards. The disruptor. When I said that, I feel like that's important. What does this say? Sworn to secrecy, holding back. Something needs further review or evaluation. And Keter, 1, the crown. So this is divine. This is giving full energy. Uranus energy. This is giving like brand new portal, completely new direction out of nowhere, unexpected change, doing something your own way. You're just someone who really, like, I heard goes to the beat of your own drum, but it's almost like you're going to, like, you're following your own map, your own compass, and that's not going to always be in the same direction as other people. Other people are going to want to steer you off course because their ego can't handle your power. Oh, that was a strong channel. A lot of people's egos, especially with that Leo energy, masculines cannot handle how powerful you are, how much your healing is alchemizing things and giving you what you want. One bad day doesn't negate your progress or success, okay? So someone needed to hear that. So remember, we're always going to have bad days. Nothing is ever going to be good forever, all right? So we have to just be aware that when we have these bad days, it doesn't take away the progress. Everything's going to still be okay. We're going to wake up the next day and try again and start over. And that's what we keep doing. That's life. That's life. A lot of music coming through. Maybe you've just been listening to a lot of music lately. And it's all like good music. I'm not getting any lower vibrational music. It's very much like hype music or good vibes. I'm on a new level. Got me a new shovel. Put these in the dirt. That's one of my favorite rap songs. I love A$AP Ferg. Maybe you listen to him. Or you've heard an A$AP Ferg song recently. I don't know why that's coming through. Send a prayer of love to all beings in need of a miracle. That's very much giving this phone call to God, believing in the impossible if you need a sign. Okay? So you pray to God and you also pray for other people that need miracles. Right when I said that, it was 3333. Support from the universe is needed. It's required right now. I just heard wired. Like the phone call to God. I know that there's even a song called like Telephone to God that my friend sent me once, and I have it in my playlist, and I saw it, I think, yesterday or today on Shuffle. So Spirit is really wanting you to directly speak to them. Your higher power, your guides, your God, whoever you fucking talk to, they're on the other line like, hello, call me, leave me a voicemail, like, I'm here, you know. Accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. Ooh, okay. So I think that you're accepting your power. You're starting to use your gifts. You're really understanding the way that others see you. And you're understanding the illusion. That's what this disruptive energy is. You're understanding the illusion of how traumatized masculines especially have wanted you to see yourself as way smaller than you really were because they wanted the power over you to make themselves feel better. This is shifting. You're no longer going to be there. I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. So again, with this Uranus, that's so beautiful. This Uranus Gemini energy. Also, Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So again, this Uranus and Gemini, I feel like it's in combination with this retrograde, and the way you communicate to people right now, it's giving especially like if you ask God, if you ask your God, your guides for these desires differently. I just heard that for someone. I think I said this in my reading the other day. It's like learn how to pray, right? Like praying is not supposed to be like listing off things that you are demanding from God. It's talking to God and asking God for help. So if you're struggling right now, especially with these racing thoughts, with time, with feeling like you're running out of time, feeling like you can't slow down, God is saying, like, just, we got you. You can give it to us. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. Wow. I'm ending with that. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. That's what this whole reading is about, okay? The disruptor of Uranus is coming into your mind and being like, how are we moving from fear into love? Anytime fear comes up, how do we shift this to love? How do we shift this to love? The subconscious patterns, they're not ruling us anymore. They're not working anymore. Recalibrating, okay? You're spiritually recalibrating. You're recalibrating on a DNA level. Ugly duckling to beautiful swan. This card has been coming up a lot. Like you are actually on a DNA level. You are changing. You are shifting. The way people see you is literally changing. This is such a magical group. And again, Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini. You don't have to be one of those signs, but it's what rules the Magician card in the tarot, okay? And the Magician he literally has all the tools. He's able to alchemize energy. And something to know about the Magician energy is it's divine masculine energy, and it can be used for good or for bad. There's like a very fine line, okay? Because magic, we can use it in service to help people, or we can use it for the ego, for self-serving matters, okay? So I feel like people used your healing energy. They took away, I just heard succubus. There's a lot of energy, succubus energy, that if you're being called to walk away intuitively from, I just heard a beep on my phone. That's a confirmation. If you're being guided intuitively to walk away from certain people, situations, mindsets, but I feel like this is especially people, okay? It's with third house, it's giving like love thy neighbor, but also keep thy neighbor at a distance, right? It's like you can, with peace and love, H3. Oh my God, why am I thinking of H3 now? Trisha Paytas and Ethan. Maybe you've watched like some old clips of H3 recently or something about Trisha Paytas. Sorry, that just completely disrupted my thinking. Okay, maybe you're like kind of having that. Let's see. Last thing, I kind of wanted to pull from the Lenormand and see like what kind of expected future energy is, just based on the current energy. Again, time is not linear, it's fluid. You have your own free will. If you don't like the outcome that comes out here, it's giving you a heads up so you can change your energy, make different decisions to avoid this outcome. But I don't really ever see outcomes as bad like that. Everything is a lesson, and it's just more to look out for things. It's giving you insight. Okay, Spirit, what is the future energy the next 5 to 7 weeks? Okay, the lady came out again, and the heart, the birds. Okay, this is about the mind, this is about chatter, this is about communication. This is so crazy. The 12, I said 12 to 13 earlier with the hanged man energy. And Mercury, shut the fuck up. Bro. Sorry, I get really tripped out when the cards, ooh, the weathercock. 4 of clubs. I think this is 4 of wands. Ace of wands, 4 of wands. Oh, beautiful. Oh, this is giving like an emotional new beginning, new direction, celebration. This is giving really good energy. This is like, pick the direction and we'll take you there, baby. Like, Spirit is saying, I just heard like, what's the wish? Like, just, what's that saying? What's like, just say the word. Just say the word. Spirit's like, just say the word. And with heart here, I feel like for a lot of you, this could be in regards to love, relationships, the way that you look, the way that you feel about yourself. This is about your aesthetic, like the love that you have in your life. And I think that, and this is Knight of Cups, give to receive, okay? So the way that you're, and this card, this is Seven of Swords, okay? So Seven of Swords in the tarot, if you know tarot, okay? Seven of Swords is about, it can be about like trickery, okay? Deception, things being hidden, people, and this is kind of coming out over someone knowing what to say to get their way, okay? There's going to be a lot of chitter chatter, I just heard. You're going to still, these people outside of you can't affect you. Don't overthink it, okay? Because like they cannot take this away from you. With the heart and the wings here, this is divinely guided love. Within the next 5 to 7 weeks, you really could be meeting someone. The number 24 could be significant. Maybe you met this person in 2024. Maybe they're 24. We have 24 and 29 here. You could be 29 years old. There's literally, because the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card. This is union. This is inner union. This is giving, like, how can you celebrate? How can you come home to self instead of like going for outside validation? The more you just keep returning to yourself, It's like you really are attracting love in so many forms. I just want to get one clarifying card for this heart card. I feel like Spirit just said, don't go into it too much. You shatter illusions and masks. You see all truth, Queen of Swords. Okay, this is confirmation of that air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe like this is someone that you scare this person in a good way. Ooh, this is someone who wants to take on the challenge of you. I feel like in the past people wanted to trick you. But now Spirit's coming in with that disruptive energy and they're like, no, this person's going to challenge you in a good way. They're going to take on your challenge, the challenge of you. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I was just trying to, there's a song I'm thinking of. I'm going to think of it. Oh, it's the song that I've been listening to forever, Absence of You. It's almost like this person's going to feel like they can't be without you. Spiritual hygiene, throat chakra, and the letter D, okay? This could be significant in some way. Could be December. Spiritual hygiene, throat chakra. Okay, so maybe you need to clear your throat chakra. Maybe this person's gonna, the D in the throat chakra. I don't ever usually get this combination, so... That's so funny. No one will ever compare. Okay, yeah. Okay, last one. Sorry. I just love getting the tea on love. I love. Bigger picture. Okay. This person's seeing the bigger picture with you, or they're going to see that. They're going to see they're going to see you, but they also are going to see the potential that you two will have very quickly and will believe in it. Okay. Your haters are your fans. You're famous, okay? Libra. So this person could be a Libra, or is Libra season in 5 to 7 weeks? Okay, in 2 months from now. Okay, Libra season's Libra season is when we shift into that Persephone, into the underworld vibe. Ooh, okay. And Libra aesthetics. This person, we got that earlier. I like your style. You're so unique. Listens more than speaks. That could be something that's very, very significant about this person, is that they listen to you. I feel like you might have been in relationships before where people didn't listen to you or you felt unheard. Multiple love interests. What did I say at the beginning? And it's 444 on the timer as I say that. Trust your fucking intuition. I'm so glad that I pulled that at the end, because I was saying that I was like, I'm sure that's going to come out, okay? People might be fighting for you. You might have multiple options in love, to be honest. We also had the letter Z come out. I did a reading for someone earlier this week, and it just made me think of that because she got the zebra, and that card is very much about being like, uniquely you. It's like you very much stand out, and hasn't necessarily been a good thing in the past, and now it's your superpower. How can I shift this thought? Shut the fuck up. Brown eyes, karmic debt lesson. Okay, so you could have karmic debt or a karmic lesson with someone with brown eyes. You could have brown eyes. Regardless, how can I shift this thought? Okay? This is what the whole reading is about. How can I shift this thought? You are shifting your thoughts in the best way. I'm so proud of you. This is a beautiful reading. So much good collective energy. I love you so much. Again, like, comment, subscribe. I'm trying to make these channeled readings more. I want you to be part of this community because it's like I'm hanging out with my friends and you get a reading from me. Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And again, you're my motherfucking earth angels. I'm an earth angel. We're changing the collective one reading at a time, making you love Geminis one reading at a time because we are good. Good Gemini. I'm a fucking nerd. I love you and I love it. Bye.